Hi everyone, especially for my teacher Serlina. Today I'm gonna talk about discussion texts that can art amend history. First of all, my name is Coleen Serlina and I'm from 11J number 8. And I want to say sorry because my voice is not clear enough because I'm sick right now, so it can't be that clear. But I hope it still can be clear and you can hear it like easily. So, I set a goal in the middle of my mind map as a purpose of the text. So in my text, I want to present like two or more perspectives like in this issue and allowing the reader to make their own informed decision. It talks about both perspectives that some of people agree that art can amend history and some people disagree with it. So with this, I hope it helps encourage critical thinking about how art and history are connected from both perspectives. Sorry. Move to this introduction, like on the left side. So, history usually tells a story from the point of view of people in power. Because of that, some voices and maybe like important events are forgotten by people. Because, like, there is superpower people that ignore things like that. And but can art really fix the mistakes of the history, or does it only show history in a new way? With this, to my discussion task is to explore whether art can truly change how we understand the past by exploring both perspectives to provide balanced like view of the topic. So, move to the pro argument right here. So many people believe that art can help to fix the history, not erasing what happened, but by adding like new meaning. Art can show like emotional support, like our emotion expressions, and also ideas that are not written in history books. Because of this, art doesn't just help us to remember history, but it can also like change how we see and understand it. We can see that there's a lot of monuments or public artworks around us, and it changed the way we remember the past. In the past, history often focused only on powerful groups, but by creating new art that included the voices of people who were ignored, we get a more complete picture of history. And someone said that art cannot erase history, but it can help us understand it in new ways. The TED Talk that I saw, Titus Kappa showed how art can tell a story that were not told before, like the voices of people who left out by superpower people. This helps society to be more honest about the past. It also helps people heal and builds a more fair understanding of history. And with this, art does not delete old history. It adds like new sides that were hidden before, especially for those who are important people. Move to the contrast side here, like on the right. Some people believe that art cannot really fix history because art and music are independent forms that cannot be reduced to just a representation of the past. So I read like an article and someone explained that art is not a direct record of like historical facts, but a form of a personal and creative like expression. Even though art can create strong emotions and make us think deep, deeply, but it does not change what actually happened in history. Because art can sometimes give the wrong message or lead like understanding of people, especially if it replaces like real historical records. That is why even though art is very important in our life and it's important for helping us to think about the past, It does not like truly 100% because like um art can only gives us like a new way to think about it, and like that new view is not like always 100% of true. And then move to the conclusion. In conclusion, I like summarizing like the pro and con side. Maybe I can zoom to make it look more clear. So in the pro side, art can add new meaning, like highlight forgotten voices and support healing. It also it makes the past more inclusive by expressing what records often miss. And then from the counter side or the second perspective, art is not a factual record and may lead to misinterpretation, sorry. And interpretation change over time and may distort the truth. So, with this, a balanced solution would to to view art as a complement, not a replacement for historical historical records. Because by combining artistic expression with factual history, we can create like a more inclusive and accurate understanding in the past, where both perspective are like balanced and also valued. I think that's like the solution as an intro. So I think that's it for my text discussion text about can art and history, and thank you very much.